And we're looking at habits that every property investor should adopt. Now, Ekow, as you're saying, what's that first very important habit that we need to be mindful of?
To me, the first thing that you need to look at, and obviously I've got 3 adjectives that I've put them together, is your ambition, your motivation, and persistence. And I put those together because they all kind of do the same thing because they're synonyms to each other. And it's finding the need and fulfilling it. So for example, for us as real estate investors, what is the need that we need to fulfill? And the need that we need to fulfill is shelter. You need to have your ambition, which is your goals that you're going to set up so that you'll be able to fulfill that need. And you need to also have that mentality that you're going to provide the best shelter among your competitors or your peers, right? And not being too excited about counting your money. You rather have to be excited about measuring your success of achievement based on a specific need that you have fulfilled. So to me, that's the number one thing that we need to look at. Ambition, motivation, persistence. We need that at the very beginning of any investment that we embark on.
What would then be the second habit that viewers at home need to be aware of and perhaps even try to slowly cultivate?
Yes. So the second is having a workable and a realistic plan, right? And you need to be strategic by having a written program of your activities, your objectives, and your investment criteria, such as your return on requirement. It could be the length of the investment. You need to decide upfront, am I going to invest in this real estate business for the next 5 years? What is my exit strategy? And that's the second part. You need to always have your exit strategy in mind before you even step a foot to begin your journey. And once you've done that, then the next question you're asking yourself within the same workable or realistic plan is, what is the risk tolerance that I'm allowed to experience or I'm going to tolerate as an investor? And that's key because you can go ahead and invest blindly thinking that, you know what, because it's cheap, I'm going to make money. It's not always the case. Cheap is very expensive sometimes. So you need to be able to assess your risk tolerance in terms of the location, the type of property that you want to invest in. And once you have that plan written down, stick to it. Don't change that plan. Don't go sit in an auction somewhere and say, oh, because this guy is buying a property for $1 million, I need to now be egotistic and buy it for 1.2 million. No, your return on investment strategy says if you buy it for 1.2 million, you're going to make 10% and you want to make 15% and above. So you stick to the plan. You need to be patient and you're going to get your deal.
This one is coming from Sbamu Marcus, who says, is it wise to buy a flat to rent out while I live at home?
It's smart and wise to buy a flat, rent it out whilst you live at home. The important thing is somebody's paying the bond. That is the key.
Ekow, before I let you go, any final tips for viewers at home, especially as we, get ready for 2021, get ready for setting some of our 2021 goals?
One of the things that people need to do is they need to stay organized, they need to stay educated and alert.